Hello, everybody. Here's our Catholic faith handwriting books. And this week we are on W. So I wanted to review in your book how to print capital, sorry, my pencil was rolling away. Capital W, Willie Weasel what? W says what? Like world what? And water. Here's the lowercase w page. And we're going to work on those today. We know that the W's look the same except for their size. W looks like two V's holding hands, doesn't it? Two V's. So if you can make a V, then you can make a W. If you've already done this, I want you to look back at your W page and see if you remember to do the things that Mrs. Vogt will show you today. Okay, we're going to start at the top of the line. Remember, we have a top line, a bottom, and a dot middle line. Sometimes we say it looks like a road, and that's the middle of the road, dot line. Right, we're going to start at the top. Slanted line, slide down. Stop when you get to the bottom. It's not straight down like a number one line. It's a little bit slanted. Okay? So we're going to practice slanting. And then, after we get to the bottom, we frog jump to the top and slide again. So it's slide and then jump to the top and slide. So we practice that line to finish the first V. Right? Remember when we made V for vote? Well, now we make two V's and we get a W. So then we'll go and trace 3 arrows straight down, slide down, and then we go to 4 and slide the other way. Jump to the top. Don't slide back up, but after you go down, jump to the top. It's 4 lines all going down. Now I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's go down to the bottom. Here's our practice for our W's. Okay, so we're going to trace and write the uppercase or the capital W. We're going to go down to the bottom. Stop when you get to that black line. Good job. And then back to the top. Slide and stop. See how I did that? There's my V. But W has another V holding hand. So back up to that top. Slide down again. Jump back to the top and down again. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. And always stopping at the bottom. Sorry if I'm moving my phone while I write. Okay, so I'm going to trace one more here, starting at the top. I'm going to slide down to the bottom and stop. Frog jump to the top. Slide to the bottom. Frog jump to the top. Down again. It's easier to go down a hill than it is to climb up it. So we're going to go down every time. Jump to the top, down. Jump to the top, down. Frog jump to the top. And down again. And that's how you make a W. You will keep practicing in the next row. Practice is good because then you're ready. Watch. Down. Stop when you get to the bottom. Frog jump to the top. Down. It's so much fun to slide down a slide, isn't it? And it's easier to go down a hill than it is to climb up to the top of the hill. So always go down and stop when you get to the bottom. Now here's our chance to do our own. Start at the top. I'm not going to go straight down. I'm going to slide down like I'm on a slide. Whee! Frog jump to the top, right, down to that spot where we stop. Frog jump to the top, slide down to the bottom. jump to the top and slide down. See how I did that? And we'll do one more and then you'll get to practice on your own at home. It's fun. Slide down, stop when you get to the bottom. Frog jump to the top, slide to that point. There's a V, but we're going to make a W, so we have to go back up and slide down, stop. Frog jump back to the top, one more line and we'll have a W. There it is, like Wazoric. That's Kinley's last name, begins with a W, Wazoric. When you get done doing all the W's, we match the uppercase to the lowercase. So you find the V. Remember how we make a match? Find the X's that match. Every letter has a partner. Draw a line to match. Okay, now the fun thing is lowercase w's are the same, only just smaller. Instead of starting at the top, moms and dads, see how we want to make sure they start on the middle of the road and slide down. Slide down. Okay, here's another one. Start on the middle and slide to the bottom. Because these are smaller letters, lowercase letters start in the middle. They give us a middle line so we know where to start and where to stop. After you trace every practice line, we'll go down here and let me show you. Keep practicing every one they give you. I'm just going to skip down and show you. Start on the middle, down to the bottom. Frog jump to the middle. Slide to the bottom. Jump back to the middle, slide to the bottom. Back up to the middle. See where my pencil is? On the dotted line. All those little tiny lines we call dotted lines, and down to the bottom. Okay? This is such good practice for when you get in kindergarten. You'll be doing these letters again, and you'll be practicing, and you'll know how to do it all by yourself. Down to the bottom, frog jump. Slide down and stop. Back to the top. Slide down and stop. Back to the middle. And stop when you get to the bottom. You're going to keep practicing. Practicing makes it easier and easier every time. And pretty soon you say, I get it. I know how to do it. So when you get to this spot, look, there's no W. We're making our own. And I love how they give us a black dot to remember how to start. Now, don't go straight down like a 1 or an I. We're going to slide. Slide to the bottom and stop. Frog jump back to the middle and down just like you made a V. But W's have 2 V's down. Frog jump back to that dot, and go down to the bottom to meet. See how they meet? Just like the V's met at the bottom. Okay, so there's another spot to practice, and then you can go to the bottom. Practicing is so good. So when you start writing words and names with letters, you will know how to write the letter, and people will know what you're trying to say because you'll write the word. And then over here, you'll make a match with the capital and the lowercase. W, Y, and Z. Do you see that Z? All right. Do the best you can, and you will be able to write your letters and practice and know how to do it for kindergarten. So glad you joined me today for letter W. Next, we will do X. Next week will be letter X, so we'll show you that next week. Thanks for joining me, and keep working hard, everybody. I hope you're trying your best and continuing to work at home until you're ready to go to kindergarten. It's going to be so exciting. So it's real important that you do your letters. Mrs. Vogt loves you and misses you. Keep working hard. Good job.